Alrighty, I was standing there working long on my row one day, just letting my mind wander about things.
Stuff and junk.
Yeah. Social issues and such, right?
Right. Stuff and junk.
Married with Children reference. Anyway, I think I kind of got it. I probably fucked it up. Anyway, and I was thinking about Skeleton Crew and particularly Jod and his whole backstory that wasn't discussed or...
It was only kind of teased at, yeah.
Teased. Nothing was ever like... Because that's a far more interesting story.
Well, that, and after, especially in light of the deleted scene...
Yes.
That had actually been filmed and, like...
Yes.
Gal cast and on the set.
And you've already listened to that rant, so here's another rant.
But...
Jod should have his own goddamn show.
Yeah.
And especially since Jude Law can actually act... And he's convincing in the part.
Oh, he was really good. He was really good. And it would be really nice. It'd be interesting to see, like, where he goes from this.
Yeah, you
encounter with the kids.
You start with at the end of the show, and you also do a parallel. Now here I am writing for them again.
I mean,
fucking Disney. You got so much fucking money, you just piss away on shit.
I mean,
but you can't pay us to write your fucking show anyway. And you do a parallel from when this gal discovered him.
Right.
And you...
Which, I mean, could be very much like the Book of Boba Fett, where it was the parallel between his time with the Tuskens and what's going on currently.
That's not the problem.
That doesn't mean
that wasn't the problem with the Book of Boba Fett.
No, that wasn't.
No.
I loved that part with the Tuskens. I thought it could have been even...
Developed more,
and they could have spent more time with it.
Yes. And it would just be really nice to have a good show, a good Star Wars show, because...
And just tell this guy's story.
Yeah. But
from back when he was young and
this gal found him.
And some Jedi came across him, saw the potential in him, took him under her wing for however long it lasted.
Yeah.
That was vague and ambiguous.
Yeah, it could have been...
Could have been 2-3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have been like...
And it also goes into that area that fucking... Dave Filoni loves rubbing his fucking clit on, fucking Clone Wars and the right hereafter.
Right.
But then that's the problem, isn't it? Because it would interfere with his mystical rebels. Because
in his own series, though, dude.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
In his own series, it should take time to develop that.
But what I'm saying, as the character, he's not even a half-trained Jedi. Mm-mm. He's a no-trained Jedi. He's more like fucking Luke than fucking Freddie Prinze Jr. ever was.
Yeah, because he did not... He wasn't raised in the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
He was just kind of taught how to connect with the Force by a Jedi.
Yeah, it's a far more interesting story than Rebels ever would be, and that's why we'll never get it, because Dave Filoni...
Right.
Oh, no, if I didn't create it, it's not good enough.
But they could take time to actually really detail that.
And you could go into so many fucking stories.
And the whole, you could
go back... You could go back into the Clone Wars, you could go back... You could do all sorts of shit. But no, they're all super creative.
Yeah, because how long ago did he encounter this? I mean, he was like 10...
Yeah, maybe.
Didn't they say
Who
something
knows?
Like he was 10 years old?
I don't know.
11, something like that. So
he's in his 30s.
How old is he here? In his late 30s.
Yeah.
25 years at least.
Yeah.
He lived through the reign of the Empire.
And it could be a thing where the fucking Death Watch went and found him, or something like that, to connect it back to those old books.
And I mean, it could have been some Imperial something or other, raid, this, that, or the other, that orphaned him.
Yeah.
I mean...
It could be anything.
Because, I mean, he encounters this Jedi after Order 66 is initiated. So after the Empire has established itself.
Yeah.
And
but that would ruin Dave Filoni's little perfect little world of rebels.
Clearly one of the survivors of Order 66.
Yeah.
And the people are saying, oh, there's too many of them. How many have there been? 5 or 6?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Out of 10,000 Jedi?
Right.
There could have been up to a couple hundred, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That were unaccounted for, that they were still trying to track down.
Yeah.
And either they found...
There could be an infinite fucking number of them. If you write the story that's good enough.
Some of them could be like...
They just took off to the unknown regions. Fucking just bounced.
Some of them could be deceased and just not...
Yeah.
confirmed.
Yeah.
They're trying to confirm every one of the Jedi Order.
That's how you start the show. Is you got some fucking trooper going over a skeleton.
So you could take some time to develop this bond between
these two characters,
this child Jod and this Jedi, and then have it, be taken from him.
Yes, because the way Jod acts, it is not like, oh yeah, we just kind of met up and she showed me a few things and then she got killed or she just left. No, right. It looks like he was orphaned, she was kind of orphaned.
Yes,
and look what the fuck. And
I mean, I'm sure that even if it was only 6 months, there was still a bond that was created between them. And I don't know, I would imagine it was probably a good
couple
3
years?
to 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
He's probably, almost a young adult by the time his Jedi is cut down in front of him, and they made him watch. He said so.
Yeah.
And that could be a very dramatic moment.
Yeah.
To actually do it like that, and
that could have been taken different ways. She just could have been shot in the head.
I mean, by the time this happens, he could be even old enough, the character, to be like a de-aged Jude Law.
Yeah,
like,
or
a teenager,
something.
Anyway,
so it's again Disney, Bobby,
and then between that and then from there,
what goes on? How he
makes his way through the galaxy.
How he gets off that planet, and maybe he changes his life. And maybe he's trying to do something more.
All the different aliases that he assumes, and the fact that he has this
not guilt,
at least
but
rudimentary
understanding
connection with the Force.
And then we could meet
the
up
whole time. He can be
he could meet up with Luke Skywalker, and he could be
Jesus.
No,
dude.
But I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
But that'd be that's what we got to do because everybody likes Luke Skywalker. We do.
Jude Law and Luke Skywalker on screen together. Oh, they'd be creaming their jeans.
But we don't we don't like Mark Hamill. So
well, there's that. But
he's got the TDS too bad. He just needs to be quiet.
They can just give somebody else his likeness and do an AI voice,
right?
Anyway.
But yeah. So again, Bobby, Disney, you gone done fucked up. You don't listen to anything.
Mean, he could come across Luke in the after.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the current time.
In the current.
After, and what's he going to do? I mean, is he going to stay on Ad for any length of time? No, he's probably going to load up his pockets and go and
bounce, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and seek whatever his destiny is.
Right?
Come on, because it's all about destiny in Star Wars.
And
it is your destiny.
And as long as they don't fucking go to Tatooine, that would be a great show. I'm tired of that fucking planet.
No, dude, no, not Tatooine.
Right?
No, we don't need to have him get all hooked up with the Hutts or some shit. Or even Boba Fett on Tatooine. No.
Yeah,
no.
Well, the Hutts would be all right, because that would be kind of his thing. That could be one of his aliases that he gets tracked down by or something. But see...
the Hutts could be after him because of some fucking shady deal he did with him.
And then look what we're doing. We're writing for fucking Disney.
And we're just riffing off the top of our heads.
This isn't us... Yeah.
It's brainstorming. It's what you do, man.
We aren't worried about diversity or dinosaurs or any of that horse shit.
No, you just... You bounce ideas around and you keep what works and you lose what doesn't, and the next thing you know, you got a fucking story.
What?
Wow.
But, you aren't going to pay us to fucking come write it, but hey.
No, but, I mean, if anything that we're suggesting gives you the incentive to actually pull it off, hey, great, man.
If it's going to be good.
I'd love to see something like that if it was good. And if it was done by the people who did the Scout and Crew series, the two guys, I keep forgetting their names, but
that's all right.
It's
not Benioff and Weiss, so it's okay.
Yeah, those guys.
No, that was the Game of Thrones tards.
Yes.
So anyway, but yeah, it just is amazing that Disney is so stupid in not doing this.
Well,
and I understand
it's problematic because the viewership that
but is that the
series
show's
got,
fault?
And no, it's not the show's fault. It's their fault for
fucking Star Wars
for
fucking it right to death.
Yeah, and it's I've seen it said, and I gotta say that it's legit that most of the viewership that the Acolyte got was because of the controversy around it. Everybody wanted to tune in to see what the big deal was.
And it was no deal. It was a nothing burger.
And even then, it's got the worst ratings, you know. And it just is a shame that aired before the Skeleton Crew, because the Skeleton Crew was done before the Acolyte. It should have aired first.
Right.
Would have got much better reception, much better viewership. And then the Acolyte would have been that much more disappointing because the Skeleton Crew was good.
Exactly, and they know that. That's why they did that.
Of course it is. Because they had no faith in the Skeleton Crew, which was a good fucking show, man. Star Wars or no Star Wars, it was a good show.
It was entertaining. I mean, I would have liked to have seen the school shooter gone a little more wild, but, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe got some of the strange off that tall gal, but, you know, whatever. Anyway.
No, that would have been cool. You know, like, first time kind of thing.
Jeez.
But, I mean, it would have been inappropriate because they're so young. Yes. And it's just, can't do that. That's just,
or just maybe she kisses him or something. I don't know.
But
gives him a kiss before they leave.
They share...
or fleeting hands, or something.
But a real kiss, not just a peck on the cheek.
But not. And you know, he turns red or something. I don't know.
Dude.
Fucking just something weird. Just
Yeah. Because I did like that little guy, Neil.
You know his name. Wow.
Neil. Yeah.
Neil.
And it's not Neil. It's Neel. But it's Neil.
Like an eel. Anyway. So Disney, you suck. Bob, you suck. KK, I bet you make a shit cup of coffee too. And Dave Baloney, fuck off. And with that, tell us what you think. Like, share, and subscribe.